Okay, I'm not a fan of traditional resolutions, but I've got 5 tips today for you to use resolutions to achieve your goals. Okay, stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you followed along in my 12 days of Christmas, you will know that I really don't like resolutions as they are in the traditional way. You put a list out, then you forget about it the next day. But I am a huge fan of goal setting. So today I want to check in with you on your resolutions, but at the same time motivate you to keep going. Because most people have already forgotten those resolutions that they made about 3 weeks ago. So first of all, do you remember your resolutions? No worries if you don't. It's okay, I've got your back. Okay, so most times traditional resolutions are unrealistic. So the first thing you need to make sure is that it's realistic. You're not going to run a marathon in 2 weeks from now if you haven't run in the last 30 years. You're going to have a hard time making your wedding dress for this spring if you've never touched a sewing machine before. So you have to make sure that the timeline you've set for yourself and the actual resolution, the actual goal, is realistic. Okay, so let's get into the 5 tips that I have for you to help you achieve your goals. So number 1, I want you to make sure that it's actually a goal. And we talked about this in the 12 Days of Christmas series. So if you haven't watched that video, I will send you here. Because if it's super vague, then you're not going to be able to plan it out and actually achieve it. So instead of learn to sew, so your goal could be find and take sewing classes by March 30th. Number 2 is to make sure this goal is for you and not for anyone else. If it feels forced at all, then maybe it's not for you and maybe you should think it over. But if you're really excited about it, if you wake up, jump out of bed, ready to attack it, or you go to sleep thinking about it so much because you're so excited you can't wait for the next day, that's a good sign that it's a really good goal for you. Of course, it doesn't have to get you that excited, but it should make you smile. It should motivate you just knowing that it's in your planner and that you get to do this goal. Number 3 is motivation. Let's take this new year bandwagon, jump on it, and use the motivation to help you take action. I've seen so many posts about people decluttering their house this time of year, and it is motivating me to the max. I am so excited to get this room into shape. It's basically become a dumping station. I just put everything that doesn't have a home. I don't put things away. It's just getting ridiculous. There's just not enough room for me to put things away because I have so much extra stuff. Seeing everyone else posting about their decluttering is really motivating me to get my act together and work on this room. So even if people are going after different goals than you, jump on that new year bandwagon, use the motivation, and work towards your goals. Number 4 is find a friend. Most likely someone else in your life is motivated by the new year to take action on their goals. Now they could be going after the same thing as you. Maybe you're training for a marathon and someone else is just wanting to run and you can run together. Or maybe they're doing something completely different, but you can keep each other accountable by checking in and seeing how they're progressing. Maybe she's taking a flower arranging class and you're learning how to sew. You can just get together or even just text and just compare the progress that you've each made since the last time you talked. And number 5 is be patient. If you're going after a big goal, it's more than likely that it's not going to happen right away. A lot of people get to this point in January and just give up because they don't see results. A lot of the times they're health related, they don't see any difference in their scale or how their clothes fit, and they just give up. But you can't, you have to keep going, you have to be patient. If you're going after a goal that doesn't have a set deadline, then take your time. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Make sure you reflect back often on your progress because that's really motivating. And sometimes we look for the finish line and we see how far we are from the finish line. I still have so much to do. I'm still so far. I haven't done enough yet. I'm not there yet. But we forget to look back and see how far we've come and the progress that we've made. So make sure that you're checking in and make sure that you're seeing all the progress that you're making, and that will motivate you. That'll keep you going. That'll help you have the patience until you get to the finish line. Rome wasn't built in a day, and if you're meant to achieve this goal, it'll happen. It'll just take time. And don't forget that I'm giving away a copy of Amy Landino's Good Morning Good Life. I will be announcing the winner on Wednesday's video, so you have until Tuesday night to enter. It is open internationally. For more information on how to enter, go to my last video and it looks just like what you're seeing on the screen here. Let me know in the comments below what resolution you've been seeing on social media the most. Are people decluttering? Are they going to the gym? Are they running? Are they eating healthy? Or maybe it's fizzled out and people have stopped altogether. Just let me know in the comments. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You can click here on my little face to subscribe. Here are 2 other videos that I think you will like. Have a fantastic day and happy planning. If you follow, I can't get it out.